Hi my dear friends, my name is Saunak Bhatta, and in this video we are going to talk about the 7 habits of the most successful and high performing students. The 7 habits of SPE's most successful and high performing student. On this video we're talking about students. We are not just talking about students who are going out there studying on their school or college. We're not just talking about students who are working really hard to get good scores on examination. We're talking about anyone who is trying to learn anything in life. Anyone who is learning a subject, anyone who is learning some different courses, anyone who is learning some chapters, anyone who is learning some skill, anyone who is learning some talent, anyone who is learning some new habits, some new goals, some new thing, or anyone who truly believes that he or she is the student of life. So if you believe that you are one of the person who is learning in life, or if you believe that you are one of the student in yourself, then this video is truly designed for you. And in this video we're going to talk about the 7 habits of the most successful and high-performing students. Here we go. Get the answer. Now, my dear friends, let me welcome you to point number 1, the habit number 1 of most successful and high-performing students. And this habit is curiosity. What is a student without curiosity? What is a student without this hunger to know something? My dear friends, when we want to learn something, we may want to learn something because of so many reasons. You may want to learn something because you want to make your parents proud. You may want to learn something because you want to make more salary. You may want to learn something because you want to make more money. You may want to learn something because you want to grow on that particular area. You may want to learn something because you want to score high scores on your examination. You may want to learn because of so many reasons outside. But curiosity is something that you don't want to learn because of other things, but you want to learn only because you actually want to learn. You want to learn something only because you want to get those answers. You want to learn because that topic drives you crazy. You want to learn it because you are truly curious about it. You want to learn because you are a question bank. You know, the people who are driven by curiosity are the people who have a lot of questions in their heart, and they want to ask questions not because they want to challenge someone, but they want to ask questions because they are curious and hungry to know answers. And this is one of the fundamental habits of the most successful and high performing student, and that is, my dear friends, curiosity. What drives them? Success drives them, it may drive them. What drives them? Pride, prestige may drive them, but what really drives them is this one thing, that is curiosity. That drives them for sure, and that is the fundamental habit number 1, curiosity. Point number 2, the habit number 2 of successful and high performing student, and that is they become learning machine. Oh yes, they become learning machine. Wonder what, my dear friends, there are a lot of us who learn from our own mistakes. There are a lot of us who learn from our own experiences, but life is too short to only learn from our mistakes. Life is too short to only learn from our experiences. A wise person is someone who believes in learning from mistakes done by other people around them. A wise person is someone who believes in learning from experiences that is gathered by other people around them, because that is how you can learn a lot of things in very less duration of time. You know, these people, the most successful and high-performing students, they believe in learning by a lot of things around them, and therefore they become learning machines. They are having fun, they are in the party, they are celebrating. These people with this habit number 2, even when they are having fun, when they are having good time, one part of their head is curious about learning things, because every single time they are focused about learning. Celebration. At the same time, parallelly, they're looking forward for things from which they can learn, because they can learn from a lot of things. They can learn by listening to songs, they can learn by talking with people, they can learn by watching river, they can learn by watching birds, stars, they can learn from living things, they can learn from non-living things, because every one of us, we can learn from books, isn't it? But these are the ones, the learning machines are ones who can learn out of a lot of things which are happening around them. Therefore, they are learning machine, and this is one of the fundamental habits of most successful and high-performing students. They are learning machine, and they can learn and observe things from a lot of things that are happening around them. That is how they learn a lot of things in very less duration of time, my dear friends. The habit number 2, they become learning machine. Point number 3, my dear friends, the habit number 3 is they create talent out of their hard work. Now, there are a lot of people who are gifted. There are a lot of people who are talented by birth. There are a lot of people who are better than other people simply by birth. By birth, the talent लिएर आका व्यक्तिहरुको ताकत पनि धेरै हुन्छ. There are a lot of people who have that by birth capacity in them. I mean, the most successful and high-performing students, they are the ones who may have talent or who may not have talent, who may have gift or who may not have gift, but with their hard work, with their consistent hard work, they can create that talent in them. With their consistent hard work, they can create that skill in them. With their consistent hard work, they can create that growth and that progress in them, my dear friends. किनकि तपाईसँग talent by birth आएको छ भनेपछि तपाईसँग त्यो capacity छ, versus यदि तपाईले consistently smart तरिकाले strategy तरिकाले मेहनत गर्नुभयो भनेपछि त्यो अवस्थामा तपाईसँग नभएको talent, तपाईसँग नभएको skill, तपाईसँग नभएको knowledge, information, wisdom, that is something which can be created. And this is what the most successful students and high performing students they do. They create talent out of their hard work, because talent may not be in their control, but hard work is in their control. And with that hard work, they can create those gifts which probably they do not have. They can create those talents with hard work which probably they did not have before, and now they have it because they did this amazing thing. They built this amazing habit, which is creating talent out of hard work. And this is what they truly do. Point number 4, the habit number 4, my dear friends, competing with their boundary. A lot of us, we compete with a lot of things around them or around us. We compete with a lot of people, we compete with a lot of position, we compete with a lot of powers so that we can get better power, so that we can get better position. And even people with this habit number 4, competing with their own boundary, even they do it. They may compete with people of certain positions so that they can grab those positions. They may compete with others so that they can grab those things. But at the same time, these people truly believe in competing with their own boundary. These people truly believe in competing with their limitation. These people truly believe in competing with their own horizon. You can have competition with others, or you can have competition with self. Also, my dear friend, there's something interesting about it. You can have competition with others at the same time. You can have the competition with self. And people with this habit, the habit number 4, they are consistently competing with their own boundary. किनकि अरूलाई जितुन नजितुन है, जित्न पनि आवश्यक छ कतिपय अवस्थामा, तर अरूलाई जितुन नजितुन, one thing which is of high priority to them is to win their own limitation. Because one thing they truly know is, only when I win myself, I can go to the next level of my own self. Only when I beat myself, only that is how I can add some more value and some more true skill in myself. And this is the habit number 4, my dear friends, competing with my own boundary. And that is what the most successful and high performing students do. The habit number 4, competing with your own boundary. The habit number 5 of most successful and high performing students, my dear friends, and this is truly interesting, they use the most productive time of their day. They use the most productive time of their day. Now, यसमा एउटा अर्को कुरा हामीले बुझ्नुपर्ने के छ भन्दाखेरि, my dear friends, every one of us, we have those times every single day on which we are massively productive. कतिजना व्यक्तिहरु बिहान उठ्न साथै they are truly productive. 6 बजेदेखि 8 बजेसम्म they are truly productive. कतिजना व्यक्तिहरु दिउँसोको टाइममा they are very productive. They are like very focused. 10 बजेदेखि 12 बजेसम्म, 12 बजेदेखि 2 बजेसम्म. कतिजना व्यक्तिहरु, धेरैजना व्यक्तिहरु इभिनिङको टाइममा they are like so productive on their work. साँझको 4 बजेदेखि 6-7 बजेसम्म they are like truly productive. There are some other people that I have seen, they are truly productive in the night hour. They are the nocturnal animals, they are very productive 10 बजेपछि, 10, 11, 12, 1 बजेसम्म they are like truly productive. So every one of us, we have that time frame every single day जतिखेर we are truly productive about our work. But the interesting point is, धेरैजना व्यक्तिहरु उहाँहरुको जुन मोस्ट प्रोडक्टिभ टाइम छ नि, बी बिहानको दिउँसोको साँझको जुनसुकै समय भए पनि, आफ्नो त्यो मोस्ट प्रोडक्टिभ टाइममा पनि they are not doing the productive thing. They are simply busy being busy. They are happy being happy. They are in pleasure, having those pleasures and doing the things which do not give them growth. Versus the most successful and high performing students, they are well aware about their most productive time. उहाँहरुलाई थाहा हुन्छ कि उहाँहरुको त्यो दिनको सबभन्दा बढी प्रोडक्टिभ टाइम कुन हो. उहाँहरुलाई थाहा हुन्छ कि मेरो कुन चाहिँ टाइम मेरो युजुअली सबभन्दा बढी प्रोडक्टिभ हुन्छ. And those times they do not waste doing other things. Those times they engage themselves into practicing that productivity. उहाँहरु रमाइलो गर्लान्, उहाँहरु हाँस्लान्, उहाँहरु खेल्लान्, उहाँहरु सेलिब्रेसन गर्लान्, अनि अरूलाई लाग्ला कि यो यार यत्रो रमाइलो गरिरहेछ, हामीसँग मोज गरिरहेछ, तर यसले एक्जाममा कसरी राम्रो स्कोर ल्याइहाल्छ यार. We may be thinking that way, but my dear friends, one thing that we truly have to be careful is, these students who are most successful and most high performing, these students, they may be celebrating, they may be having fun, but they are well aware about their most productive time. Until most productive time, and they do nothing else, but they are truly productive. They are truly focused about their goals. They are truly focused about increasing their productivity. And this is what most high performers in the entire world have always been doing. So if you want to have this habit number 5 in your own life, you got to ask yourself, एउटा दिनमा तपाईको निम्ति most productive time कुन चाहिँ हो? Are you most productive in the morning hour, in the afternoon time, in the evening time? Which is your most productive time? And what you usually do on that time? Do you engage yourself into like fun-filled activities on those times, or do you engage yourself into truly productive time? किनकि यदि तपाई आफ्नो productive time मा प्रोडक्टिभ काम गर्नुहुन्छ भने चाहिँ bingo man, you are now the winner of the game, and you have this habit number 5 of most successful and high performing student, which is maximization of the time of productivity. भन्नुको अर्थ utilization of the most productive time of your day. Habit number 6 of most successful and high performing students, my dear friends, I quit versus I try. Think about it. एकजना व्यक्ति म्याथको प्रब्लम गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ, म्याथको प्रब्लम गर्दा गर्दा एकदमै सजिलो म्याथको प्रब्लम भइरहेछ, द पर्सन इज एबल टु सल्भ. व्हाट डु यु थिंक द पर्सन विल डु? द पर्सन विल बी मच मोर एक्साइटेड टु सल्भ मोर एन्ड मोर म्याथ प्रब्लम, इजन्ट इट? तर एउटा समयपछि के भयो कि म्याथको प्रब्लम अब गाह्रो हुन थाल्यो. नाउ व्हाट डु यु थिंक द पर्सन विल डु? अ लट अफ पिपल जब म्याथको प्रब्लम गाह्रो हुन थाल्छ, दे विल क्विट. वर्सेस देयर आर सर्टेन पिपल जब म्याथको प्रब्लम गाह्रो हुन्छ, दे विल नट क्विट बट दे विल ट्राई लिटल हार्डर. जब इङ्ग्लिस ल्याङ्ग्वेजको तपाईँ इङ्ग्लिस भाषाको कुनै पनि एउटा पुस्तक पढ्दै हुनुहुन्छ, तपाईँ पढ्दै हुन्छ, तपाईँलाई रमाइलो भइरहेछ, त्यो सडनली गाह्रो शब्दहरू आउन थाल्यो. लट अफ पिपल on that time when the words start to become difficult to understand, they will quit. And there are other people, some people, जतिखेर उहाँलाई त्यो बुझ्न गाह्रो हुन्छ, now they will try little harder. Most of the people जतिखेर लाइफको सिचुएसनमा प्रब्लमहरू आए, प्रब्लम गर्दा स्ट्रेस भयो, टेन्सन भयो, प्यानिक भयो, तपाईलाई सल्भ गर्न गाह्रो हुन थाल्यो, most of the people in those cases they will now quit. Versus there are some other people जतिखेर प्रब्लम गाह्रो हुन थाल्छ, जब सिचुएसन गाह्रो हुन थाल्छ, टफ हुन थाल्छ, now instead of quitting they will try little harder. And this is bingo, the point number 6, the habit number 6, my dear friends. Most of the people, when things get difficult, they quit. Can you think about it? They quit. Versus the most successful and high performing students, जब प्रब्लम गाह्रो हुन थाल्छ, be it म्याथको प्रब्लम, इङ्ग्लिसको प्रब्लम, आफ्नो लाइफको प्रब्लम, कुनै पनि स्किल सिक्ने क्रममा त्यो स्किलमा आउने खालको प्रब्लम, instead of quitting, they try little harder. What about you? What do you do when things get tough? Do you quit or do you try little harder? I don't know about you, but the most successful and high performing students, instead of quitting, they try little harder because they have this habit number 6. When things get difficult, I don't quit. I try little harder. Now, point number 7 of these 7 habits of most successful and high performing students, the 7 habits of SPH, my dear friends, is the most successful and high performing students, they know when to try, when to quit, when to learn, and when to cheat. Bingo. When to try, when to quit, when to learn, and when to cheat. उहाँलाई थाहा हुन्छ कि कतिखेर मैले बढी ट्राई गर्नुपर्छ, कतिखेर मैले छोड्नुपर्छ, because a lot of times not trying but quitting could be a better option as well. They know कतिखेर मैले ट्राई गर्नुपर्छ, कतिखेर मैले क्विट गर्नुपर्छ, कतिखेर मैले निरन्तर रूपमा यो कुरामा आफ्नो स्किल बढाउनुपर्छ, सिक्नुपर्छ, र कतिखेर मैले cheat गर्नुपर्छ. Now bingo, you may be thinking, what am I teaching to people? I'm teaching people to cheat. Sometimes cheating could be a good option, because sometimes cheating is not really doing the bad thing. Cheating could be simply breaking the rules which are existing out there, but they are the rules which are not functional. So yo tarikale, my dear friends, we have summarized the 7 habits of SPEs, the most successful and high performing students. Yo 7 points or concept nikalne kramma, I brought in my head some imaginary characters who were like performing very well in the field of sports, in the field of, you know, in the field of adding some skill, in the field of adding some knowledge. I brought in my head some imaginary characters. At the same time, some people who are truly excelling in their life in the context of learning new things. And uharko different steps we were able to build this 7 steps. I'm not pretty sure yo kun point resonate gare, but I'm pretty sure if we have these 7 habits, we definitely are the most successful and high performing student. Now you may be getting poor grades on your examination, you may not be scoring very high on your examination, but when it is about becoming a student of life, I'm pretty sure if you have these 7 habits, you truly are excelling as a true student of the life that you're living, be it in terms of finances, be it in terms of your career, be it in terms of adding more skill or anything as such. You truly are excelling when you have these 7 habits of the most successful and high performing students. All the very best. Use these habits and become the most better student than the way you are right now. I'll see you again. God bless you.